Welcome to Beyond the Stars, where we explore the wonders of the universe. Today, we're going to take a closer look at nebulas, the stunning clouds of gas and dust that light up the galaxy. From the bright pink clouds of the Orion Nebula to the dark, mysterious Horsehead Nebula, these celestial wonders are truly a sight to behold. Nebulas are the birthplace of stars. They are giant clouds of gas and dust that collapse under their own gravity, forming dense cores that eventually ignite as new stars. But it's not just the process of star formation that makes nebulas so fascinating. The intense radiation and stellar winds from these new stars also shape and sculpt the surrounding gas and dust, creating some of the most spectacular sights in the galaxy. One of the most famous examples of this is the Eagle Nebula's pillars of creation. These towering pillars of gas and dust are being sculpted by the intense radiation of young, massive stars located just out of frame. The intense ultraviolet light from these stars is eroding away the tops of the pillars, while also causing the gas to glow, creating the striking blue color that we see. These pillars are also known to be a stellar nursery, where new stars are forming within the gas and dust. It's truly an awe-inspiring sight, one that reminds us of the ongoing cycle of birth and death in the universe. Nebulas come in many forms. There are emission nebulas, which are lit up by the radiation of hot stars, and reflection nebulas, which shine by reflecting the light of nearby stars. Emission nebulas are some of the brightest objects in the night sky, like the Orion Nebula and the Lagoon Nebula. But reflection nebulas are also beautiful, like the Pleiades star cluster, also known as the Seven Sisters. The Pleiades is a young open star cluster, and its reflection nebulosity is caused by the dust that surrounds the cluster. The blue color that we see is caused by the light of the hot, young stars that are illuminating the dust. There are also planetary nebulas, which are formed when a dying star blows off its outer layers, and dark nebulas, which are dense clouds of gas and dust that block the light of stars behind them. Planetary nebulas are interesting because they are formed at the end of a star's life, and they are also some of the most beautiful objects in the night sky. The Helix Nebula, for example, is a planetary nebula located in the constellation Aquarius, and it looks like a giant cosmic eye. The Helix Nebula is the result of a dying star that has shed its outer layers, revealing its hot, glowing core. Dark nebulas, on the other hand, are not as visible as the others, but they play a big role in the galaxy. They are the places where new stars and planets are formed. The Horsehead Nebula is one of the most famous dark nebulas. It is located in the constellation Orion, and it's shaped like a horse head. The Horsehead Nebula is a perfect example of how dark nebulas can block the light of the stars behind them. Another type of nebulas is supernova remnant nebulas. They are formed by the explosive death of a star as a supernova. The Crab Nebula, located in the constellation Taurus, is one of the most well-known of these nebulas. It is the remnant of a supernova that was observed by Chinese and Japanese astronomers in the year 1054 AD. It's an expanding cloud of gas and dust that is still expanding to this day, and a perfect example of the destructive power of a supernova. In conclusion, nebulas are not only fascinating objects in the universe but also a reminder of the vastness and complexity of the cosmos. They are a reminder of the ongoing cycle of birth and death in the universe. The intense radiation and stellar winds from new stars shape and sculpt the surrounding gas and dust, creating some of the most spectacular sights in the galaxy. But at the same time, these nebulas also mark the end of a star's life, as in the case of planetary nebulas or supernova remnants. It's fascinating to think about how these seemingly insignificant clouds of gas and dust, light years away, are connected to everything that exists on Earth, including us. They remind us of our place in the universe, as a small part of something much larger and more beautiful than we can ever imagine. They make us look beyond our own world and question our existence, and that's the beauty of astronomy and the reason why we continue to explore the mysteries of the universe. Thank you for watching.